So glad you could join us today on our podcast as we get ready for this morning's devotion time with the Lord. This past Sunday I was talking to a brother at church, and we were talking about just how much the Lord loves us and cares for us. And he made a comment about the passage in Matthew chapter 6 when the Lord talks about the lilies of the field. And a lot of times when we talk about Matthew chapter 6, we always mention the birds, and many of you know I love birds, love all the analogies that the birds bring. But he made a specific mention of the lilies, and too. So I went and I just really got before the Lord and really began to look at Matthew chapter 6, and God began to just bring out some things that I believe would be helpful to not only the devotion time here this morning, but maybe not only your life, but maybe there's somebody in your life that you would want to share this devotion with this morning. In the heart of Christ's message in Matthew chapter 6, what he does, he invites us to consider the lilies of the field. And particularly in Matthew 6, verses 28 through 30, listen to what he says. And why take ye thought of raiment, which is clothing? Consider the lilies of the field, how they grow. They toil not, neither do they spin. And yet I say unto you that even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. Wherefore, if God so clothe the grass of the field, which is today is, and tomorrow is cast into the oven, shall he not much more clothe you, O ye of little faith? These simple yet profound words remind us this morning of the wonder and the beauty of creation and the deep love that God has for his creation. And as we reflect on the lilies this morning, as I begin to really get before the Lord, the one thing he wanted us to recognize is that there is not one of them alike. Each blossom boasts its own unique colors, shapes, sizes, from the delicate white of the Easter lily to the vibrant hue colors of many of the other types of lilies. Each variety tells a story of God's authenticity and his craftsmanship. And just as no two lilies are identical, we too are very uniquely designed with our attributes and our qualities that contribute to the beauty of this world. And that's what God really is trying to tell us, how unique we are to this world. See, in this world, one of the issues that we face, and particularly our children face it even more than we do, is we're often encouraged by comparison and competition. The lilies remind us, though, that we are cherished without conditions, just the way we are. God, in his infinite wisdom, has created an abundance of beautiful things in this world. Yet he assures us that we are loved even more than the lilies. I want you to imagine that for a moment this morning. The same God who scattered lilies across the fields of this world loves us even deeper than that. This is a love that transcends our understanding. The Bible even tells us that. It's a love that sees us as we truly are, not broken but beautiful, not always vulnerable but valuable, and not just wanderers in this life, but we are worthy of eternal life through Jesus Christ the Lord. So when you look at the lilies, you see that they do not strive or struggle to present their beauty or to become something they're not. What they do is they simply bloom where they're planted, and they trust in the nourishment provided by God through the soil, through the sun, through the rain, to provide all that they need. In this, we can draw a great lesson for our own lives. I know I have when I began to meditate upon this. Today, you and I are called to embrace our natural beauty. I'm talking about that inner beauty, and to trust in the divine plan that God has for our lives, knowing that this passage is true, that he loves us with a deeper, deeper love than he even displays with the lilies. So instead of worrying about what you lack in this world or trying to compare yourself with other people, maybe it's time to focus on flourishing in your own unique way, because you are fearfully and wonderfully made. That transcends and to a description that you are very unique. And so Jesus points out that even King Solomon, who is adorned in all of his royal splendor, could not rival the simple elegance of a single lily. And this serves as a reminder that true beauty is not found in material wealth or outer appearance. It's in the real value that each of us hold as creations of God. So remember, building a better life always starts with building a better you. So begin by always spending your morning moments with Jesus. Today you be safe, you be strong, and you be blessed. And Lord's will, we'll see you back here again tomorrow. God bless you.